If you've ever wondered how to get a razor sharp edge on your knife, whether it's a cheap folder or an expensive fixed blade, I'm going to walk you through the basic principles as I sharpen this knife. Now I'm using my small wheel attachment on my 2x72 Revolution grinder from Housemade, but the principle is the same if you're using a whetstone, a sharpening wheel, diamond plates, doesn't matter what you're using, any other method, the principle is the same. Now for those of you that are using a 2x72, I'm running the biggest wheel I have so that I can keep the belt level, and I'm running the belt direction in reverse and very slow, like 8 or 9. Alright, so you're always going to start off with a rougher grit. I'm starting out with a 220 grit ceramic belt to get my initial edge. I'm holding the blade at about a 20-degree angle, and the thing that I'm looking for is a burr. Now the burr is the key to getting your knife sharp. So what's a burr? The burr is basically the edge of the knife being folded over to the other side of the edge, almost like a thin piece of wire. It's really difficult to see, but you can definitely feel it with your finger. It'll feel kind of like a small lip that catches on your skin as you drag your finger across it. And you should have the burr the entire length of the edge before moving to the other side. But once you have that, you can definitely move to the other side and start sharpening there. Now I typically do 2 alternating passes on each grit once I establish my initial edge to make sure that my burr is even across the entire length of the edge. I start with 220 grit, then I go to 400, then 600, then 800, and I make sure that I get an even burr all the way across before switching sides and before switching grits. Once I cycle through everything and finish up the 800 grit, I'll put on a leather belt to remove the burr so that the edge is clean. Now if you're not using a 2x72, you can use a leather strap to accomplish the same thing. You don't want to apply a lot of pressure, and it should definitely be done lightly and at a bit of a steeper angle than what you put on your edge. Last thing is I test to make sure that it does exactly what I want it to do. If it cuts paper, it'll shave. I hope this was helpful.